Hey kids, Invertical here. Welcome back to Project Ozone Reloaded. Or Project Ozone 2, I guess. Anyhow, where are we today? Well, we're back where we were, still, somewhat. Let's see here. I have made the achievement stand because I wanted to look at the achievements. And of course, a lot of these are pretty much the same as always, right? Build max size reactor, break down cobblestone with Magneticraft crushers. You know, there's some new ones in here, like all the 1010 all harvest craft seeds. I had to look at these ones because I have no clue what the heck they were talking about. 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10, and I chewed on that one for a while. And then I come over here and I looked at this. And then I realized number one, growth. Number one, gain. Number one, strength. This is what they're talking about. They want to have a 10, 10, 10 of each of the different types of seeds. So it wants me to breed all the seeds until everything hits max strength, which is 10. And I went, okay. Didn't even know I could do harvest craft or magic crops, but hey, no big deal. All the carrots, well, that's not too big of a deal. You know, infinity armor, tier 7 tier 7 draconic energy cores, that's no big deal because that's fine. Store power in a mechanism power storage multi-block, then in a max draconic energy core. So okay, knowing how much one of these stores, I have to store enough to drain one of these into one of those, no big deal. 10 billion RF per tick. Like, why the heck would I ever want 10 billion RF per tick? But hey, it's a goal. We'll see if we can shoot for it. Space station. Yes, I really do want to do the space station this time. Max height turbines, that's fine. Mechanisms, lasers, okay. Thermal evaporation plants. This is all mechanism. I have never really even looked into mechanism too much. A few things I like about it, but other than that, it's always been kind of a secondary thing. Wither Boss Dimlet on RF tools. Okay, that one's the same. Dragon Dimlet. Okay, that's new. Glass and stone smelting. Yeah, that's inconsequential. I'll cook those off, no problem. Store items, again with the AE system. Like, seriously, I am going to build one deep storage unit and one AE system, and I'm going to store dirt. And have all the dirt that it wants. And I'm going to surround it with cloud blocks, and I'm going to forget that it ever existed. Build a tier 11 solar flux panel in a dimension that is always day, and use tesseracts or dimensional transceivers, ender batteries, or quantum entangloportors to transfer the power. There's a word to tongue tie your twisters. Automate ore processing using pulverizers and elite smelteries. Okay, not necessarily my choice of methods, but okay. Open one stack of chance cubes and icosahedrons before this challenge don't count, without pendants, and hope you don't die. I've been thinking about this, and I can still use the scanner, so all I would really have to do is scan, find a number that I like without dying, and then just basically keep producing the same numbers. That's not too big of a deal. Automate moo fluids. Apart from those two moo cows that I saw over there, fluid cows, I haven't seen moo fluids anywhere. Blocks on the automatic with dark ones, yeah, that was the same. Digital miner to dig ores in deep dark. I have to get to deep dark first. Open modular turrets to defend your bases. Yeah, I've already got one that happened in here. Vibrant capacitor bank. Again with the AE system, so again I'm going to build another AE system, and I'm going to store moon dirt or something. Don't care. Use open modular turrets to kill an ender dragon, wither, or anthlon overlords. I might actually use the turrets to kill the withers, because those nasty chance cubes, they spawn withers, or the icosendrihedrons produce withers like almost every other. So, yeah. 20 different magic crops farms using Ender.io or an MFF. Okay. I might have to actually go with magic crops on this one because quite literally I can't produce resources worth squat. Growth pulsars, yeah, okay. Time blocks to accelerate growth, yeah, okay. MFR lasers, yeah. Ender Lily Farm, no big deal. Endist pearls. First I thought this was a typo, but I actually did find a thing that was Endist pearls. Not sure how to actually use them or anything, but that's not exactly early game stuff. 4 times killing a Gaia Guardian, okay. Kill a Chaos Guardian 8 times using a Sword of Cosmos. Cause the Chaos Guardian to fly away from its island using 2 red matter explosives. Chaos Guardian, if I understand it, is spawned in the Nether or in the End. And yeah. Mine an Aether dungeon entirely except for unminable blocks or blocks you should mine at all. Okay, I have to figure out what an Aether dungeon is. Use Magneticraft to fill a resonant energy cell without the creative energy block. Okay. Fill an experience obelisk with 2,000 levels of experience. Okay, I have to figure out what an experience obelisk is, and we'll start with that. Clay golem farm. I have golems. I got to figure out what those are, how to do those. Mechanism, industrial steam turbine. Okay. Gather a mob head. Oh, that would be great. I really wish we could get a list of the mob heads, but no big deal. 1 stack of demon steel of the 11th magnitude without using EMC. Now, they had to do this because Project Ozone, they didn't have that disclaimer on there, and people would go, "Ooh, 11th magnitude steel, no big deal." Boom, and they just pull it out of the EMC and boom, done. Produce 1 million EMC per minute. Okay, so that's EMC, and I got to produce 1 million per minute. Now, I don't know how I would judge that, because quite honestly, when I start producing that much EMC, yeah. Either mode counts as 100%, don't need to do both. Normal mode, complete 100% of Project Ozone 2 in normal mode. Titan mode, craft a creative energy cell. I looked at this, the recipe for this is ridiculous. I could not find a creative AEE cell. You cannot find a recipe for creative portable tank. I didn't really get too much into the other creative ones, but I said, okay, I'm running into recipes that are not craftable, so I'm guessing I am not in Titan mode, so I cannot do these. I'd love to actually see if I could figure some of these out, but some of them, the recipes just are not there. The creative portable tank is not there, for example. So that's fine. So I made that so I could look at those. And it's nighttime. Wow. This thing produces energy by putting anything into it. Doesn't matter what it is, it produces energy. And it basically, this is a garbage can. I'm going to say it's my new favorite garbage can. I'm powering this pulverizer, which is doing cobble down to dust, just using saplings. I have my little tree farm going up here, and that's all I'm doing. Expanded this wall out a little bit, and I need to find another turret base and set it up in this corner here, and I'm literally going through shots faster than I can produce them. I need to pick some apples because I need food. I made myself the pump. A pump, and that survivalist generator I had to make earlier and I went and I collected the oil that was over on the map there, and I got a drum and almost a drum and a half, which isn't too bad, of oil. I'm going to make another drum, and I'm going to scoop up this lava because I'm producing lava now, so this is still full. And as much as I like that lava, I'd actually like to get this space workable. What else? I have been digging, and I have dirt, and dirt, and more dirt, and more dirt, and more dirt. Oh, speaking of stuff, tungsten. You have tungsten ingots for Magneticraft and tungsten ingots from extra planets. If you take tungsten ore and cook it in the smeltery, you make it into a block, and you throw it in the smeltery, it will cook down. If you pour it into the casting basin, you get Magneticraft tungsten. If you pour it into the ingot cast, you get Galacticraft tungsten. Now the good thing is you can take and put Galacticraft tungsten on a crafting grid and turn it into Magneticraft tungsten. Or I guess extra planets, not Galacticraft. I plan on doing that just to eliminate one storage unit of the same thing. I mean, it's the same block, it doesn't need it. However, if you look at the, oh, I guess it's a different stack. Okay, so the EMC is the same, so you could actually produce them the same. And I've already made some carbide ingots, that kind of thing. Let's grab the old quest book down. I made an engineer's manual, and I made a quest book. I've been trying, desperately trying, to figure out how to make power. I have this serious shortage of redstone, basically 8, which is why I've got this thing working on making dust, because I'll sit here and I'll sift out dust and get 2 or 3 redstone out of a stack. It's kind of ridiculous. I was looking at heavy machinery, the excavator, it's able to dig up minerals. Wide and thin spread, the average miner can't find them, but a special machine can assist with that. This excavator appears to be the same thing as a laser, an RF laser drill. It I don't know where I saw it. There it is. It can run for 144 days. So basically it makes the bucket, and then it makes the braces in the engine, and you just input energy into it, and it digs up ores and slowly decreases, but will last for 144 days of digging. I'm kind of looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, this doesn't look too bad. I mean, the drawing doesn't show what they are, but it's blocks of steel, engineering block, heavy engineering block, scaffolding, steel, and scaffolding. So I'm looking at making one of those to actually get myself some ores after I figure out how to get some energy. What do we got here? We got an unclaimed quest. I made iron spikes. Yes, I'll take that, get that done real quick. And this one, 16 redstone. Literally, I have not been getting that much on the redstone. This, I got to make an engineer's hammer. So let's, pardon the pun, pound that off. hammer. Okay, not sure what that does, but maybe that will help us get... I'm going to make one of those. I don't know what that's going to do, but I'm going to make one anyway. Those cobblestone, iron ingots, bunny trails. Only been known to do those somewhat. Actually, just whoops! Oh no, wrong click. There we go. Give me one. That's right. Drawers and barrels are backwards. Not sure what this hammer does. Okay, it's a hammer. It doesn't do anything. Just kind of hoping there would be an interface or something. Carpenter's hammer we have. Crayfish furniture mod hammer we don't have yet. The Quake hammer, no. Hammer of notch. That's funny. Engineer's hammer. 2 sticks, 2 irons, 2 sticks, 2 iron ingots, and a piece of string. Engineer's hammer. There we go. That gives me that quest. So we'll claim that. Gives me a spare engineer's manual, but that's okay. I've already made one. Enchantment table. I'll make one of those sooner or later. The coke oven. I'll probably start working on this in the next little bit here. But is it daytime? It's daytime now. Please tell me it's daytime. Early morning daytime. Okay. What do I not have? I don't have is a way to ignite it. I don't even have a button. Give me a button. I want to look at making energy. Now I have a couple of choices, but the most simplest is going to be through Pneumaticraft. I can make a Pneumaticraft dynamo, which converts compressed air into RF. The problem is, of course, is I need the compressed iron to start with. So what we'll do here is we'll just build a hole. We'll drop the iron in, put our compression unit on, make sure we got a way to run. Put our button on, push the button. And ta-da, we have made compressed iron. This isn't the fastest way of doing it, but, or the best way, but it works. It's given me 45 compressed iron ingots out of a stack. No, I'm not worried about losing the iron because honestly, I have so much iron stuff that I could be running a smeltery just on iron, and I probably will be actually, same as last time. One large smeltery just running iron. I have been doing a lot of excavating. Had to go over there for that oil, down there for that oil. So I'm slowly digging out that dirt blob There is a miner that I was looking at that I might try, and I really do want to clear out some of this, but I might do is build myself a turtle and go underneath and just build a platform and then mine it out. Now that we have compressed iron, let's start looking at PNU. Oh, how do I spell this? PNEUM. Pneumaticraft. That's the stuff. One of our first things we're going to have to make is the good old air compressor, which is a furnace, compressed and pressure tubes. Compressed iron, glass, and compressed iron. So we want this and that. We want the compressor, which is a furnace, so I need a little bit of cobble. Make a furnace. Make a pressure tube. Make the compressor. This is a long time since I've played this. Now, I require pressure chamber wall, valve, and interface. A wall, a valve. I only want one, but 16 is going to do, and an interface. Probably could make another one of those, because usually I like to have those. You want to have input and an output, or output, I guess. So give me another block of oak. Make up another chest. That's not going to do it. Give me another block of wood. Thank you. Excuse me while we derp around trying to figure out how to make things work. There we go. One of these. And we'll go this, that. Interface, and that. Alright. I'm not sure if I have enough for more pressure chamber wall. But what we will do is come out here to the courtyard, and as we haven't really started expanding with any real rhyme or reason, I'm going to place it down right over here. Valve and interface and wall. If I remember this correctly, I don't know if I do or not, but valve. They've changed the textures somewhat. These are directional, aren't they? So I want, oh, you're going to be mean to me. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Thing, of course. Interface. There we go. You go that way. And that way. And then the rest is wall. Okay, good. It is actually, it didn't change. Usually it changed the multi-block structure, altered it to look like something. This didn't. Okay. So now you connect in like so, and like so. Everybody's connected. Beautiful. That's the first step. Now I don't have to explode any more iron. What I do have to do is make sure that this is lit, or I will have mobs spawning on the top of it. And I don't want that. Now this runs off of any, it used to run off of any burnable, so I could easily just grab a little bit of saplings even, or just charcoal, or whatever. This is the process. It's throw a load of charcoal blocks in here. These burn for about a minute and a half each, or just over a minute each. And this sieves the dirt. I take the pellets, put them into the thing, and make ammunition. Load more wood into the furnace. And ordinarily I'd throw the charcoal in there, but I'm going to throw it in here and bring this up to pressure. The interface is not in a properly formed chamber. The chamber is not adjacent to an air block. The chamber is not oriented right. Okay, so what am I missing? It's adjacent to an air block of a pressure chamber, or isn't oriented right. So there's something I'm missing in the pressure chamber here. Valve. Inputting, outputting. Create a hollow 3x3 string with one pressure chamber valve connecting the inner air block, pointing to the air block. Pressure chamber walls and chamber walls can be used interchangeably. I think I know what I've done incorrectly. It would be nice if I could hit the right thing with the pickaxe. This valve is not in the right orientation. That's not a valve, that's a wall. Valve. That formed it. Okay, now all I gotta do is get the dirt out. because I had it facing in the wrong orientation. There we go. All is good. Now, if I put the compressor down, and the air valve beneath it, now this should pressurize. Not bad considering I haven't played that mod in years. Literally, this is the first mod pack I've seen with there we go. I'll just take a bunch of those. This is the first mod pack I've seen with Pneumaticraft in it since I played Crash Landing. I'm kind of happy about that. This is nice. Now, of course, this isn't going to be anywhere near sufficient to do anything of value, but the next thing I need to make over the next little bit here is I'm going to have to make this plastic mixer, which is used to melt down plastic into liquid plastic using dyes and any other color of plastic can be made. Just click on those and the desired. Okay, so that's the first thing I need to make. Well, not the first thing, but one of the things I need to make. I need to make this thing called a thermo-pneumatic processing plant. Again, most of these recipes with Pneumaticraft are fairly simple. And I need to make some of these refineries. Now, it looks as if I need to make actually 4 of these refineries. So I'm going to be compressing a bunch of iron over the next little bit here. Compressors using liquid fuel. All usable fuels can be seen in available fuse time. This one generates 50 milliliters per tick and produces heat. The higher the heat, the lower the efficiency of the bottom arrow, and the temperature gauge indicates where the efficiency will start to drop. Unlike you might expect from this mod, this machine won't explode if the temperature gets too high. Oh, that's nice. So these actually will run off of fuel, which is why they have the different things, the different types of fuels. Okay, perfect. Pneumaticraft has a gun. Interesting. Another thing Pneumaticraft has that I like is their helmet, and I will be building one of those at some point in time as well. But I've probably prattled on too long, and that's fine. So let's open these up real quick. Glowstone walls and a tier 2 chance pendant. Well, there we have it, kids. Thanks all for watching. I've probably chatted too long and got nothing really accomplished, but I did make my Pneumaticraft compressor, the starting block on that one. Thanks all for watching, and good night for now.